arrived. Hi, Doc Martin for KRAZ TV. Also the original Champenois vintner for Sonoita Vineyards. We're at Sonoita Vineyards. Remember, over the year or so we've been doing this show called Saga of the Rose. Well, it's rosé wine. And here are the roses of Sonoita in the winter coming back. There they are. But today is an epic day. We've come to degorge the sparkling wine and help finish off this tradition and get it ready so you can enjoy the rosé with us. From Sonoita Vineyards, this is Doc Martin. There are daffodils amongst the roses here in Sonoita. Well, Doc Martin here. Which hat do I had this one. I'm putting this one on because I'm the sparkling wine emeritus with 3 generations. Okay. Yeah, he did. We think it's going to work. Anyway, we have dry ice here. Right. And yeah, we just want to make it loose here. Just throw some bags in there.
Yeah, we'll use like half of it. So
and folks, I got to tell you, here at Sonoita, the word champagne is never used, except the only thing that I did bring today that is with the word champagne is champagne flutes. However, the reasoning why I'm doing this is to prove foam retention in the glass. So I'm going to do a rinse on it. So you don't want to have just clean glasses. You want hot water to really clean them well, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So as we're making the wine here, we'll be right back as we get ready. And there's the ball maker on the top of the cork. Carries these. Here at Sonoita, we have the wine chilling. We don't want it to be more than 37, 38. We have glasses cleaned. We'll show you reasons there. We have the dry ice here. I need gloves so we'll do it. I'll be right back as we crush dry ice for the Degourgement. Saga of the Rose continues. I'm going to show you. Hi folks, from Sonoita, the Saga of the Rose continues. However, it may seem like we're doing a lot of preparation, but once we get going in this line, we cannot dilly-daddle because the dry ice will freeze too long, then you have to wait, or it may not work in the next. So, be careful. And we have to have it chilled. We have to have everything set up perfect and just run them through the line. So the dry ice, we're putting corks in here. See, I need more water to force these under the water. They have to be wet here. So that looks good. Okay, we're gonna keep going and I'll come back later. Bye. Okay folks, we're experimenting on making the ball and making sure the muselet is under the cap. So it needs to compress in a little bit of a straight line. But hey, I think we're doing just fine. I saw the labels, they're beautiful, and it's rosé for sure. In the old days, they blew the wine off and degorged it by volley, they call it, where you just turned it up. If you were fast enough, well, the lees didn't get back down in there. But in fact, a woman, invented this of the glace. So Degourgement de glace is dry ice, and that captures and freezes it. Now in the industry, we use a bidule, and that's a capture mechanism that after it freezes and blows out, it's a little bit cleaner, and you don't have to wipe down inside as hard. So we do want to ensure cleanliness, but we don't want to do speed all the time, but there's a point where speed watched without hazard has to be done. So we'll be right back as I get ready to freeze the necks. Goodbye. Well, there's the sparkling wine. I've tasted it and it's wonderful. Just like the label said. You're gonna have to ask Lori tomorrow. Fresh fruits and strawberries. Okay. So we're going through here. This is where I blow the bidules in. This is where we cork. And then over here is where we put the muselet on. After that, well, we'll just let it sit and then they can label all that later. Saga of the Rose continues at Sonoita. Well, folks, here of the Saga of the Rose at Sonoita, we've almost got a case, and we've got the technique down. So we have the dry ice here, we have the blowout barrel here, we have the topping bottle, the cleaners for the inside the neck, hot water for my hands to make it help accelerate it. We have the corks. We have to let them sit longer in here so that it takes time because they're double the size of a regular cork. So you have to squeeze them down to get them in the bottle. And then the last phase is this ball making where you push it down and we put the muselet. And outside of that and cleaning and topping the bottle off, that's about all there is. But if you think about it, that was 20 to 30 steps. Sparkling wine, especially Methode Champenois, involved 120 steps. And we did every one for you folks here at Sonoita.
You like them?
Okay, Lori's frozen the neck. She's going to bring it up. She got the opener. Bring it all the way up first. Now plop it.
Oh.
See, you're too... That's all right. Okay, folks, here's our very first case. All done. Degorged, muselet, corked, topped off, cleaned, and ready to go. So I'm wearing the hat for Sonoita. That's where it started. And it did start in Arizona at Sonoita Vineyards 28 years ago. Now the torch has been passed to the third generation of the family that created this. Her and her husband. Thanks, Robbie.
Not a problem.
All right, buddy. I do love red wine, folks, and we've made a rosé. This concludes my part of teaching and passing on the techniques from the Methode Champenois. Yes, I was taught by Champagne masters there. The first time they left from Epernay to come to the United States in 1989. We've been continuously Cuvée Sonoita for 28 years, and now the torch. We showed you this at the festival, blowing the first one, but now we're doing multiple loads, and I think she's got it. And if not, I'm just a phone call away. So I'll see you folks. Thanks for watching the Saga of the Rose here at Sonoita Vineyards. Doc Martin for KRAZ.